Dan?
All right. So now on to the advancement procedures. So there's always a lot of questions about advancement and what you need, what you have to wait for, what the circumstances are. We suggest to all contractors and to the CWs and CEs that they fill out a monthly work report. Now, these work reports are yours as a CW. It's number one, a great way to help yourself kind of keep track of what type of work you're doing and what type of on-the-job training you're getting. Without that monthly work report that you can see there, it goes through and it has categories of different things. So whether it be pipe and thin wall, under 1.5 inches or over 2 inch, or transformers or different things, right? Even just devicing. You really don't know, and you haven't a way of being able to go back and say, I've got this, maybe even for just yourself, am I ready? Am I ready to go on and take the next advancement? These monthly work reports are a great way for you to just be able to go back to something and just page through and see what you have or don't have. We suggest that they get turned into the contractor, at least shown. Take them to your foreman. Take them to your project manager. That's all dependent on your contractor. Not every contractor actually follows this or wants these reports. If they don't, I still suggest that you as a CW would fill these out and just keep track for yourself. If you've been to a couple different contractors throughout your career, you understand that sometimes somebody will, when you get to the next contractor and they say, well, what type of work have you been doing? It'd be nice to be able to go back to something and show them and say, well, here's my, here's just a couple of the reports, but here's the type of work that I'm going. On the bottom of it, how deep you fill it out as far as days missed and all that, that's on you. But ultimately, like I said, it's a good thing. You need a minimum of 2,000 hours of work completed, either from your first day to hire as a CW, first time out onto a job, or 2,000 hours from the date of your last advancement. So that advancement follows you. When you go to contractor, your last advancement date is that, and your 2,000 hours is running. So I don't want to be mistaken that somehow your 2,000 hours starts over with a new contractor. It does not. That's why the JATC keeps that record. And if you can call us and ask and say, hey, where am I at? I believe I'm at this many hours, and we'll try to help you. I know that the Union Hall will try to help you. Just try to keep track of that. But that's why it's important that you understand that. You also have to make sure that your electrical license is kept current. Kyle went through that whole process of trying to find and update your license. If it takes 3 weeks, or in some cases last year, it was taking a month and a half or 2 months. I mean, it was just ridiculous how long it was. That's a process then that'll hold up your testing. And so you want to make sure that you keep it up to date and you know where you are for that. And then you need to have a conversation with your contractor. The performance evaluation form is just a good way to be able to sit down with your contractor, your foreman, your project manager, and say, how am I doing? I believe that I have enough hours to be able to take the advancement. And you can see there across the top, there's some rating on just general things, work-related items. Are you ready for work on time, and are you prepared? Do you have the tools? All that type of stuff. But then it also has an area for that they can give you some suggestions on what you could do to better yourself. And then on the bottom it says this CW is ready for advancement. And so it's those type of things that just so that we need this filled out and we need this sent to us. Now, typically you'll sit down and you'll fill this out with your contractor, and the contractor will then send it to us saying that this person is ready for test. At that point, when we get this form, then we will contact you and we will let you know what the next available test date is, and sign you up for that testing. So as far as and Kyle, I'm gonna jump to the next slide first and go to the testing procedures, just to kind of follow it. It flows